Hi guys, here I'm back with a new content which will help you guys. This is a proven method which is tried by me. So like to understand the weight loss, you need to have some knowledge about the some substance. Like you need to and ask this some questions to yourself, like what causes the weight, like what is the fat and what produces the fat, and is it possible to like reduce a targeted fat in the targeted areas? And what foods and what exercises are good for you? So let's see the answers for them. So if you do have the answers, try to answer them, but I will give you my answers which will like it's an experimented on my own body, and I do this like mm, repeatedly. I lose weight and then I gain weight again. Just like a simple process if you understand the science behind it. So what do you think is like a weight? What increases your weight? Like um first and foremost, like the factor which is like in touch with the genetics is like insulin levels. Like you know what is insulin in your body, like this breakups the sugar and everything, it controls the sugar level in your body. So some have some defects on that one which will cause type 1 diabetes. I think you all know some signs. And most important fact is like insomnia. Guys these days like to post insomnia, being insomniac, but that is the main cause of the weight loss. Like if you stop some metabolism and stop some process and doing some other thing, the process that should be done is in halt. Like this halt will have some after effects that causes the weights. And sometimes your age is a factor. Like with your increased age, your insulin, like your cells becomes old too, so they stop some functions. And main thing, some people used to say in ancient times, like you eat a lot, like that's why the reason you are getting like obese. But this has no like this has no connection with the eating high. You can eat anything you want, but you have to do that in a constant, like in a certain time. Like the ancient words say that there is a specific time to do anything, like so you have to follow the timings. And even the foods that is comes in like a chocolate protein bar or something like that, even they have some what do you call some calories which is like more than the intake. Like if you just go to a any food health food restaurants, you just order a protein shake or something like that again and again every day, like you are not calculating your calories intake. So even that's a main reason. And so let's see the next question. And what is fat, like how it is produced? Fat, normally the word fat is not a bad thing. There are different types of fat, like this. In the different types of fats, there are only one or two fats which is harmful to your body. If it stores, like you need every kind of types of fat in your body, but if these two, like saturated and trans fat, is stored in excess, it's a problem for you, and that creates the weight gain. And the most important question everyone asks themselves, is it possible to target some specific areas and say, but the honest answer is hell no. Really. Some people will say, like, if you have some specific workouts that will target some specific areas and you can reduce the fat on them, like take a simple plank. So in the plank, you think you're exercising and reducing only belly fat, but the effects of the plank go to like all your body, even your torso. The torso, people, I think you know what is torso. That's what I'm saying. Like each exercise you do doesn't have a specific part. Like even what do you call that, a push-up is a full body workout. And so so what's my point is that there are no exercise or food that will reduce some fat in some places. Like if you want to reduce the fat, you have to go through like um, whole, like you have to reduce whole fat percentage from your whole body, not some specific areas. So I think you're already bored now, so let's get to the point. There are some solutions like which have some science and some trial and error, like I did with on myself, and I have the what do you call that, results. So let's see the most important one that I follow. It's like an honey in the hot water or with an extra ginger. All these three have medicinal values which we have studied in our higher secondary or something like that. So this honey and hot water should be taken just before your bed. Like what this will do, it will increase your what do you call the digestive power while you are sleeping. You know, like our body do some metabolism even when we are in the state of sleep, but that metabolism is not up to the rate because of the factors I told you before, like insomnia and other stuff, like not eating in the proper time or something like that. So like this honey, what will do, it will like a boost, something like that. It's like a booster. It will boost your immunity. It will give a good night's sleep. And the honey's main medicinal value is that it reduces the toxins in your body that you absorb during like eating fast foods, like drinking cold drinks or sodas or something like that. And both honey and hot water is, it's said in our ancient times, like if you have the if you had a oily food, your mother usually tells you to take a hot water so that it helps in your digestion, like, right? And the honey is used in since ancient times for this purpose. Like it is an antioxidant, like it removes all the oxidants in your body. So in with this one, if your toxins are removed, you get a good night's sleep. So this removes the effect of insomnia. The very bad effect of insomnia is the weight loss. You guys don't understand it, but I have experienced it myself. So like um, how to eat a food, like what's the time to eat a food? To be more precise, our digestive tract is like a simple engine, motorbike or car engines, like motor vehicles engine. Like the fuels is the food we eat. So like if we want that engine to keep on running, we need to provide it a food at a certain interval. Like for 1 liter petrol to burn out, you need some what do you say, like you have to run the bike for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, like that. The amount of food you give it to the digestive tract has some time to get digested. Like the best time to have a breakfast is after just after you woke up, like 30 minutes. You have to eat it in like within 30 minutes, because as I told you, you're having your hot water with honey. This reduces the toxins and it promotes your digestion. So when you wake up, you don't have anything in your stomach. So you have to take any kind of food. If no, if you didn't take any food, like the yeah, your engine will still keep on working, which for the fuel, it search for some other thing, like your muscles, your digestive tract itself. It will start to do digestion and release some gas. That gas is the main reason for like the fat storage. It stores some fats in any places, like the gas gets stored at any place. So it's best to eat your breakfast within 30 minutes of your waking up. And the lunch is like, The ideal time for me is like 12:45, but it depends on the time you took your breakfast. Like if you take a breakfast like 8, say 8 a.m. So just give out 4 to 5 hours, because normally people take extra calories in the breakfast since ancient time. So it's best to give 4 to 5 hours interval for that food to get digested fully, and then only go for the next one. Like you have to wait for the fuel to like go down, and then you can fill it up. And the best time for a dinner is like maximum 4 to 5, like maximum 3 to 4 hours before your bedtime. Like you need enough time for the dinner to get digested before you go to sleep, and the remaining, like the 3 to 4 hours is the maximum time to digest like 60-70% of your dinner. The remaining will be done by the honey and hot water. And um, this and followed by this dinner, like you have to do like any workout you're going to do for fat, which should be done, which should not be done on empty stomach. That's the main. Anything which will your trainer or something say, if you go to gym, the first thing they will ask is, have you taken your like your food like 2 hours or 3 hours before, because you need some energy to do a workout, even though it's a cardio or a strength training. So now let's see some of the simple, very simple but effective workouts for weight loss. Everyone, if you saw this slide, you will be like, oh, this is the one we have been doing already, but it's not giving any effect to you. So you are doing it wrong. Like there are some what do you call it? There's some method to do it. Like yeah, for every workout you need to get warmed up before doing any workout. Keep this as a first workout and do a warm up like 3 minutes or something like that. Just normal with very slow, like even a hop for 1 second or something like that. Just get your body get warmed up, and then start with like 50 jumps with normal speed, like the speed you can do easily, 50 reps without stopping. And after finishing that 50 reps, you do not give any rest. Just stop for a sec and then go as speed as you can for the next 30 reps. And this next 30 reps is the reps which will give a most, what do you call that, very effective, which will be significant for your weight loss. So after finishing this 80 jumps, just give a rest like maximum 40 to 50 seconds. um, for me I take only 30 seconds, but for beginners you need more time because you need to catch your breath. So it's 50 times 50 seconds is an ideal one, and then repeat. It's like you just did a one rep, so you just have to go for like 3 or 4 reps depending upon your your strength. And let's see the next one. And this is like this is something which is practiced from ancient times. If you have a house with the stairs, it's very like efficient for you. But what I say, like you have to follow a rhythm. Like go up the stairs in a moderate speed, like normal speed you'll go used to climb the stairs. While coming down, do as fast as you can and as safe as you can. If you try to run so fast then the speed limit, you will fall down and it will be a big disaster for you. And for the second rep, climb as fast as you can on the stairs and then climb down in an opposite slow speed. Like this is some single rep. So repeat this as long as you're like, oh my god, I can't do it anymore, I'm so sweaty. Repeat this until that time. And next one, these are like some of the exercises I do um, in a specific time. I'll tell you the time in the later slides, but this is a very useful and easy exercise anyone can do, mostly for women. Like few of my friends asked me already, and doing this, that's why I'm just adding a woman page so that you can understand this can be done by both, like it's an unisex workout. And this abdominal crunches, like you already saw some people like doing crunches, like full body crunches. You can do that, but it's going to have the same effect as the abdominal crunches, which you do like just hold go as low as possible, stay in the crunch position for 2 seconds and then come back. After 3 or 4 crunches you will feel some tightness in your abdomen. This explains that you're doing it right. And don't use your hand for pulling your head up. Your hand is just going to support your head. You're going to do this motion with your upper body strength, not with your hand. And burpees look stylish, the name itself, right? But and you can see the image, it looks like very simplest form of workout, but trust me, it is the most hardest workout anyone can do. It's a part of a HIIT training, like it's a combat cardio workout. It just consists of jumping and like go to a position. But if you're a beginner, after 4 or 5 itself, you will feel like you lost all your energy. You should do from like first day you can do like 4 or 5, and each day you can just increase it. But this is a very effective full body fat reducing workout. And the mountain climbers, like this is nothing like just like giving your left and pelvis on, I forgot the muscle part, but it gives you a shape in reducing your love handles. Yeah, this is the best workout for reducing your love handles. And this the one I personally like it so much, because after you do it in a motion you feel like, oh, you're just sliding, but after a 5 or 6 workout you will start to feel some heat sensation in your stomach. To do this better, like stay your head should face in the same direction until you finish the whole rep, and you should not see any direction, like just concentrate on touching your heel side with the same speed. Like if you're going left in like 10 kilometer, or I'm just example, if you're going left in the same speed, you have to go on the right in the same speed. uh, and this is like it looks easy, but it's not. But you can do it, like after 3 or 4 days you like it. So my secret time to do this workout, so like before your bedtime. The best time to do this workout is not when you wake up or when you are doing like evenings. The best time for me, and it worked for me, like just before you go to your bed, you can do this one. This is very effective because your body stays in a contracted state, and all the stuffs I told you to have, like your food is already digested and you can get the energy out of it, and you are going to have honey which will help you in weight loss as well. And this like increases like 10%, 10%, 10%, you get increased effect by doing all, combining all the 3 steps I've said, like the proper time for a food, the hot water with honey, and these workouts. So the best time to do the workouts is the workouts that I showed now with the GIF image is night time, just before your bed. So just all set for your transformations. So like if you like the content, please subscribe, like, share as much as you can, and support for in Tamil. I'm sure like if you follow these steps you will achieve what you are looking in just like a fortnight.